Hello, YouTube. What's going on, subscribers? Hello, everyone. Hope all is well. Oh, I am doing my 34-hour reset in Covington, Louisiana. And as you can tell, this pool is not very deep because I can stand on it, but I'm on my tippy toes. Or stand in it, not on it. But anyways, hope everyone had a good week. I sure did. One of my better weeks, actually. Let's see. Over the weekend, I went from Houston, Texas, over to Joplin, Missouri. Spent my 34-hour reset in Joplin, and then made my way up to Minneapolis, Louisiana. My gosh, I keep saying everything is Louisiana. Minneapolis, Minnesota. And that was a great paying load. That was a $2,000 paying load. Let me see, I got my phone here. I'm double checking my my information here, so I'm giving you guys correct info. Yeah, that was a $1,809. No, negatory. Here it is. Yeah, $2,146 paying load. That was a incredible way to start off the week. That was a load of rolled roofing. That was my first rolled roofing load that I had to use V-boards. That was would have been a lot harder, but thankfully there's a TMC truck there that I helped out with his load securement. Then after we were done doing all of his load securement and tarping, he came and helped me out. So that worked out real nicely. I didn't get to Joplin though over the weekend on a Friday until like 12:30 a.m. And had another situation like that last night, and I'll get to that here shortly. From Minneapolis, went over to pick up some crated glass, they called it. It was just pretty much some bags and pallets, and the bags were all wrapped up in plastic, and it was pretty much like a shingle load. That paid $946, and actually, incredibly, I realized that load for $946 was actually my first load paying under $1,000 to the truck for the first time in 8 loads, which is very cool. And that is all thanks to me running for the past few weeks. And from there, that went over to Clinton, Illinois, and that was not much in that city. Very small city. Very, well, I should call it a town. And then from there, I got that paper load that you guys saw. I posted on the front of this video, at the beginning of this video. And that went from Cayuga, Indiana, down to McQueeney, Texas, pretty much San Antonio. And that was another $2,000 paying load. This one paid $2,844. And so that was two $2,000 paying loads in 1 week. I was stoked. I was real happy about that. That was a 2-day run. That took me down to McQueeney, Texas, around Thursday night. Yeah, Thursday. No, I lied. Wednesday night, and I unloaded Thursday morning. And then from there, I actually got a Home Depot load. A Home Depot load paying $565 to the truck, going only 142 miles. So I ended up dropping off in the morning, Thursday morning. Oh, and I actually got a little story about that drop off too. My drop off appointment time was 1 p.m. I ended up parking the night before about 5 miles away from them, and at 6:30 a.m. I was there at security gate. So I went to security, and they're like, "Oh, your appointment's not till 1 p.m. I was like, "Yeah, I realize that, but I'm hoping I can get unloaded early." They're like, "Well, we really take precedence on and priority on appointments that, you know, are on time. And so we got an appointment at 7 a.m. and it happened to be another TMC truck. So I was like, oh great, they're definitely gonna get here. They're like, but go ahead and go to, you know, staging bay 3, get untarped, get unstrapped, and if we could fit you in any earlier, we will. I was like, all right. So thankfully though, I was done untarping and everything at 7:30. Got a knock on the door around 7:40 saying, hey, come on in, we'll get you unloaded. So instead of waiting until 1 p.m. to get there, I got there at 6:30 and I was out of there by 8 a.m. And waiting on my next load, and that's when I got this Home Depot load going from San Antonio, Texas to Corpus Christi, Texas. Short little run, went and picked up the load at Home Depot. It was a trailer swap, and got to Corpus Christi and got unloaded. So I picked up a load and got unloaded the same day. Pretty much I was arriving to this Home Depot to drop off by the time my original appointment for 1 p.m. was supposed to go down to drop off that paper rolls. So that's just what hard work, you know, perseverance and being persistent does for you. So got that. Now something a little bit odd ended up happening. From there, I ended up getting a load out of Victoria, Texas. So Thursday night, Thursday morning I dropped off. Thursday afternoon I picked up. Thursday afternoon I dropped off. Thursday early evening, still afternoon, I drove down to Victoria, Texas. This customer said no parking. The dispatch says the load's not going to be ready until 3 p.m. Friday afternoon. I'm like, oh no, this can't be right. This can't be right. But it says no parking nonetheless. Let me go drive by it. It's still early evening on Thursday night. Let me go drive by and see if I could at least park there. So ended up driving there, got there, and just as I was getting there, the owner of the company was just leaving. So he ended up coming out talking with me. Real nice guy, super awesome, super nice. He's like, man, I gotta tell you, this load will not be ready till roughly 3 p.m. tomorrow. I mean, I'll take down your phone number, give you a call if it's done any sooner, but it's not going to be ready until roughly 3 p.m. I was like, oh man. So I said, okay, well, no big deal. If that's the case, that's the case, you know. But is there a place I could park? I saw on the other side of your building here, there's some empty lot next to the railroad tracks. Can I just park there? He's like, yes, absolutely. So thankfully I was able to make that happen. Was able to get safe parking. Until I was finally ready to get unloaded around 1:30 p.m. Friday. So that was a bummer. That was a bummer. This load is my weekend load. That's the load I'm under right now. It's paying $1,495 to the truck, and it's going to Harpersville, Alabama. So that's why I stopped here in Covington, Louisiana, to do my 34-hour reset. And this was more than halfway there. I got about I got an 8-hour drive last night. I didn't get here though until around 1:45 a.m. Now that was because I did stop and get my truck washed along the way, right here in Hammond, Louisiana. It was time for my truck to get washed, my baby to get washed, so I stopped there. Did have to wait in line. There was a couple of trucks ahead of me, which I was really surprised at 1 o'clock in the morning, but that's okay. Got here around 1:45, and now I'm enjoying myself. I went to Chick-fil-A. I am jumping into the pool, as you guys can tell, and this is relaxing. This is what I needed after a long week's work. This was my last week of running. So I will be going home actually Thursday this coming week. I have an early flight Friday morning to go somewhere. So that's what's going on. And like I said here, I drove more than halfway on this trip to Alabama, paying $1,495 to the truck. I drove about 8 hours last night, and then I got about a 6-hour drive Sunday. So not too bad. I'm gonna leave here around 1 or 2 p.m. get to my customer around maybe 7, 8 p.m. Tomorrow night and get parked up. This is a hot load. They open up at 8 p.m. but they want to get unloaded at 7 a.m. So they say there's no parking. Well, I'm gonna make myself park there. I'm gonna definitely get parked there, and that way they could get me unloaded first thing in the morning on Monday, and I'll be ready to rock and roll and get another load. So anyways, what else is going on? Other than that, you guys, that's about it. I'm about getting sunburnt right now. My skin's not used to this. So I will let you go. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. Oh, somebody I ran into, Ron Nash. Ron Nash, TMC driver. Saw him at Cayuga, Indiana. I said, man, I love when the old TMC drivers watch my videos and come say hi. And I think he took it as I meant he's old, the gray hair he had. I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that, Mr. Ron. I did not. I meant just seasoned TMC professionals. That's what I meant. So hope I didn't offend you calling you old. I did not mean it that way. Not completely. You know what I mean. Hey, anyways. All right, you guys. That's about it. You guys take care. Have a good one. Smile. You got a great one.